What's up, Better Days? I just had a fantastic time. I did a charter out here on Couchville Lake with Eva. Her and her grandson Kyle, they watch. And shout out to you guys, appreciate you watching. We absolutely gave it our best shot. We tried as hard as we could. This was not a good day. It's one of these Chamber of Commerce bluebird sky high pressure days. It was dreadful. I'm gonna try for a little redemption. I've got a little while to sit out here. There's a ton of people on the lake. There's boats everywhere. There must be 20 people out here. Nobody's catching fish. I think there's been 5 fish that I know I've caught all day. That just won't do. We're gonna have to try to catch a fish or two. See this right here? This is important. See that water temperature? 63 degrees. That's hot. These fish aren't going to be schooled up. These crappie are not going to be schooled up at 63 degrees. They're going to be looking to bed in the shallows all around the edges of this lake. You can probably still catch them, but they're not going to be as concentrated, and they're not going to be easy to pick off sitting in deep water like I like to do. I may have to cruise the lake and hit the edges. I really don't want to. I'd rather just sit in one spot and have fish come to me like they usually do out here. But that's when the water temperature is 20 degrees cooler. That's 63 degree temperature. That is just not conducive to having fish stacked up underneath the boat. They are definitely going to be spread out. They're definitely going to be starting to bed. Where am I gonna go? I don't know. I usually just set up right here on this lake. This is the wintertime spot. You can't do no wrong sitting here all winter long. But winter is officially over. There's a fish. We came up here to the shallow side of the lake and we hooked into a fish immediately, first cast. Unbelievable. What is it? It's what we're looking for. Okay, so see, we're in 5 foot of water here and we've got a crappie. And I figured they would moved up to this shallower area, and I was right. I casted towards the bank from 5 foot of water and caught that fish. So what are you, 2.5, 3 foot of water? I think as we get more shallow, we'll be able to find more of these fish. The water is as high as 68 degrees in this little pond. So they're spawning, literally. Which makes sense. Oh, there's another one. Okay, that's a better one. So back-to-back casts on one of the toughest fishing days of my life. I couldn't find them in the deeper part of the lake, and here we go. That's back-to-back crappie. Oh, that's a decent crappie. Wow, I'd hate to start keeping them now. I don't want to end up with just a handful of fish. I'd like to have a whole bunch of them. I'm going to keep them, so I'm going to let them go. But back-to-back casts. Sitting in 5 foot of water, casting up towards the bank. Back-to-back casts. Unbelievable. You could just stand right there at that bank and catch these fish. What's funny about that is as I look farther up lake where it gets shallower, I see 3 people standing on the bank up there. They're probably targeting these crappie. That's incredible. There's one right away. As soon as it hit the water, he swallowed it. I say he, I think these littler crappie are probably males. The bigger females are probably sitting. Wow, that's 3 fish on 4 casts and 2 of them nice keepers. Unbelievable. I have fished all day long, and now all of a sudden I'm just on them. There he is. Doggone it, we found the crappie. They're up on these banks. They're within a stone's throw of the banks, guys. Come on out and beat the banks of this lake. I ain't gonna guarantee you'll catch the biggest crappies. You'll have to hit the big females in the head, but these males will chase. There he is again, back to back to back to back to back. We're catching them literally almost every cast now. After a day of just struggle bus, we are catching some nice keeper crappies. Thin. They'll school when the water's cold, and they'll spread out when they're spawning. There he is. Hey, buddy, I got you a fish. Crappie. Do you want? Yeah. Okay. Got him. So I'm sitting in 3.2 foot of water. And that's where that fish come out of. It's coming up. What do you got on there, minnows? Yeah. Minnows? Come over here to the shallower. They're close to the bank right now. So put it on the hook and lower it down. Perfect. Perfect.
You know the...
There you go. Pull him up. All right. He wants to take a fish home in his bag, so there we go. Man, I really want to go scope out some more of this shallow water area, so I'm gonna. I had no idea this lake went this far. We are way, I mean, we've got to be, this lake has to be a half-mile long at least. That's how far away we are from the south end. We're on the north end. You can barely see the bridge back there. That's how far away from that bridge we are. And we just caught a crappie. We're sitting in almost 5 foot of water, casting to that bank right over there. Look at that. You can hit the bank. You'd have to walk a long way. I'm talking, oh, there's one. Oh, I just missed him. I'm talking about a half-mile from where you parked in a straight line to get all the way back here. But these fish are up in the shallows. I'm just throwing them bobby garlands. I have minnows, but nothing outfishes a bobby garland for crappie. Nothing. Not crappie magnet, not Charlie Brewer sliders, not live bait, nothing. Nothing outfishes. Whoa. That's not good. I can hear the electricity going through these lines. Sizzling. Right up here. We get closer, I'm gonna let you guys hear this. This is crazy. Oh wow, there's a big old nest in the middle of that tower. This huge nest, gotta be a bald eagle. It's huge. Okay, you can hear the electricity. There's one. I saw the crappie flipping over here. It's gonna be another crappie. I saw him splashing on the surface. Oh, I let him get away. Alright. But at least I figured it out. I wondered all day why I couldn't catch fish down there in the deeper water. It's because they're not down there. They're way up here in the shallows. Now is the time to come out here and bank fish for crappie. I'd imagine any of these banks out here would do. I don't know if you have to walk all the way up here necessarily. I certainly was catching several over by the bridge. Oh wow, we found the warmest water of all day. It's so bizarre to see water this warm. It says it's 69.93 degrees, 0.94. So we've got 70-degree water in March. Oh, there's a thump. Oh, I missed him. I missed you. Yeah, missed you. Hey, Mr. Turtle. What are you doing? These fish are just all up in this cove. They are in the shallows. Uh-oh, 69.95. See if we can hit 70. Here we go. 69.98. 99. .70-degree water temperature, March 26th. got to be like a record. That's incredible. There's one. Oh, wow, we hooked a bass. I think that's a bass. I think that's a bass. That's a big fish. It might be a crappie. It might just be a big crappie. That's a bass. Ain't no crappie gonna do that. Unless we found the mother lode of big crappies. It felt like a crappie bite. I can see the lure, the top lure. He's on the bottom one. What's a catfish? It's a big old stinking channel cat. Look at that thing. Oh my. You goober. You wasn't supposed to hit. Not a crappie lure. Well. Oh, listen to him. Grinding them fins. Okay. Look at that big old catfish that's up here. And right by the bank. He hit it. Probably about 2.5 foot of water. Oh, he really hit it too. Come on, baby. Come out of there. These catfish got tough mouths. They get stuck. When they get stuck, they get stuck. We hear you. Now, what does that sound catfish make? See that right there? He's grinding that fin against his bones inside. See that? That's how they make that sound. Isn't that interesting? Now that's a good eater right there. That's a good fish. Let's see if we can release him without getting stuck. Good job, Rich. I hate getting stuck by those things. Oh, I hear you. I just heard a crappie over here. Right over there. I hear you. Come on, buddy. You finna get it. You finna eat. Oh, I missed him. There he was. He come forward again. I could hear this crappie flipping. Oh, my cherry pie. He got off the line. There's one. Back-to-back casts. I mean, we are just wearing them out. And you know what? I don't have my clicker. I'm not wearing my clicker. I have no idea how many fish I've caught. I have my clicker with me. I was having such a bad day that I just put it down, and then I absolutely started wearing them out. We must have caught, I don't know, 20 fish by now. Jeez Louise. That's the biggest one of the day, Louise. I don't know about that. I've caught a couple bigger ones. That's a nice one. Another turtle. Lots of turtles up here. All right. We're gonna turn back around. I can barely see the bridge. I know it's not on camera though, but that's 1/3 of a mile away, easy. There's one. Oh, I missed him. Missed you. Yeah. Missed you. Got that one. Smacked that one in the mouth. Oh yeah, buddy. Oh yeah. Nice crappie. Nice crappie. Oh yeah. This is awesome. We are absolutely putting a hurting on them this evening. There's a bite. There's a crappie. My goodness. This is just too much fun. Look how close the bank is, guys. Don't tell me you can't catch these from the bank right now. I know you cannot in the wintertime. They are just deep out here and they are tough to get to. But this ain't wintertime no more. It's an otter. It's an otter. Freaking awesome. Don't come at me, bro. Hey, don't come at me, bro. There's a crappie. Boy, that thing was within 6 feet of the bank. Nice. That thing was within 6 feet of the bank. There we go. Right over here where I saw this action. And I mean, it's been constant. Come here, you. Nice. Nice. There's been tons of action over here. Right in this little corner. Right here. That was a brutal day. Apparently, when the fishing is supposed to be best, I'm not doing very well. This should be the best time of year. But I struggled last week. I struggled today. I sat down on the deep end of this lake for 4 hours this morning and no fish. And then moved up to 5 foot of water and cast it towards the bank and just slayed them. These fish are on the move. I think wherever you can get to a bank fishing spot at any lake right now, that the crappie are going to be within a cast of the bank. They've moved shallow. There was numbers of crappie up there on the north side of the lake. I didn't catch really any big ones, but plenty of keepers. It was just tough. It shouldn't be this tough this time of year. Even on bad weather days, which are, you know, bluebird sky, north wind, high pressure, you should still be able to catch lots of fish. It's the time of year where they eat the most. So we're gonna try to continue to get these fish figured out, and we're gonna do the best we can trying to get some in the boat. I tell people where to go fishing. If you like that kind of thing, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, you guys. Have a better day.